Are you looking for some quick tips to make the most from your HubSpot investment? Well, in this video, I'll be filling you in on all the latest updates to the platform so that there are no surprises next time you log in, and you've got all the tools you need to market, sell to, and service your people like a pro. Howdy guys, it's Liv here from Neighbourhood, back with another episode of our What's New in HubSpot series. Let's kick things off by taking a look at the latest changes to Marketing Hub. Are you new to HubSpot or toying with the idea of making the switch? It can sound like a pretty overwhelming task to not only learn how to use a brand new platform, but also the process of transferring all your contacts and data. But no fear, as HubSpot has actually made this process a lot easier than you might think, with an updated version of HubSpot's onboarding demo that's just gone live to help marketing users signing up to the free Marketing Hub or CRM. It includes all the free Marketing Hub tools, including landing pages, ads, forms, and marketing emails. With the free HubSpot CRM and HubSpot's marketing, sales, and service software, you can focus on generating leads and revenue and forget about managing a stack of scattered tools. To get the free demo, head to hubspot.com/video to download yours today. Wishing there was a way to send HubSpot reports and dashboards to Slack channels? Well, now you can, and all at the click of a button. Now live is the new Share button in HubSpot that you can use to send HubSpot reports and dashboards to specified Slack channels. This simple yet effective feature will help to streamline communication with both team members and clients in your Slack channels. If you're a Marketing Hub customer, it's possible you've encountered any of the following issues with your contact tier pricing. Firstly, contacts aren't always created equal, and as a marketer, you've got stuck with the bill. You use the HubSpot CRM with free contacts, but when you use Marketing Hub along with the CRM, you're charged for all of the contacts in your CRM, whether you use those contacts for marketing or not, like bounces, unsubscribes, partners, sales contacts, one-off support tickets, and others. To avoid getting charged for contacts you don't actually market to, you may have avoided putting all of your contacts in HubSpot. This means that you don't get full advantage of the benefits of using HubSpot as your all-in-one platform, not to mention the extra friction it causes you to hack together using multiple CRMs. Another problem might have been that you've wanted to use other HubSpot products, but contact pricing has held you back. If you use Sales Hub, Service Hub, or are a free user and have the HubSpot CRM full of contacts, the idea of buying Marketing Hub may have been unappealing. You would go from the freedom to create free contacts to having to pay for every contact you've got, and future ones too. The same issue may have existed if you were a Marketing Hub customer and wanted to purchase Sales Hub or Service Hub. If you're already using Marketing Hub and have solid control over paying for your contacts that you know you're marketing to, you might be hesitant to add on Service Hub or Sales Hub, because that would mean a flood of new contacts tacked onto your bill that are being used for sales or services, not for marketing. But today, all of these issues are now a thing of the past. Now live is Marketing Contacts, a new pricing model that empowers you to only pay for the contacts you choose to market to with emails or ads. You can also store up to 1 million contacts you don't actively market to, such as unsubscribed or bounce contacts, for free. The new Marketing Hub SKU with Marketing Contacts is now live and will be sold to new customers as the default Marketing Hub SKU for all tiers, starting on October the 21st. If you're an existing Marketing Hub starter, professional, or enterprise customer, you'll be able to switch your subscriptions from the legacy Marketing Hub SKU to the new Marketing Hub SKU with Marketing Contacts, if you so choose. This next one is for all enterprise users, and that is a new feature that provides you an easier way to request and grant permissions to view dashboards within HubSpot. As teams grow, it can become difficult to ensure that new and existing team members have access to all of the dashboards they need to do their jobs properly. Previously, if a user clicked on a dashboard they didn't have access to, they would see an error message saying that they didn't have the appropriate permission. And if you're in a big organization, there's nothing worse than spending half the day asking around the office to figure out who owned the dashboard and if they could grant you access. So now, when a user requests access to a dashboard, the dashboard owner will receive a notification linking them to the dashboard in question. So now, the team members can instantly send a notification to the dashboard owner to request access, allowing teams to improve the communications and their productivity. For some, the multi-language blog feature HubSpot offers is an essential element for engaging with customers across the world. With the new multi-language blog functionality, HubSpot's blog settings restrictions have eased and now allow you to have different templates, comment settings, and more for your different blog languages. These updates will ensure that you avoid mixed language blog content and will help long-time blog users adopt some more of our new multi-language blog functionality. With the new blog settings, you can now set a different template for each language used on a blog, set different options for each language variant of your blog's comments, social sharing, and Google AMP settings, create an individual blog post that isn't in the blog's primary language and isn't part of the multi-language group of posts, set a multi-language blog post to be the primary post for a multi-language group of posts, or remove it from its multi-language group. As well, it can also combine existing blogs. These updates are now available for all CMS Hub and Marketing Hub Professional and Enterprise customers. Whew, so there are a few updates in Marketing Hub this month. I hope you make the most of these exciting new features to help you streamline your marketing efforts. Now, on that note, let's take a look at what's new in Sales Hub. We're all about finding tools that can help us save time and increase productivity. HubSpot's latest update of being able to clone and move workflow actions helps us do exactly that. Parts of a workflow may be repetitive, and often the only difference between some workflows are just minor customizations. For example, say you want to create a deal but assign it to different reps based on the contact's location. Instead of creating 4 unique create deal actions from scratch, you can now create just one and then clone it, making minor detail adjustments along the way and saving loads of time. How does it work? Via the Actions menu on each action card, select Clone or Move and customize the workflow to whatever you need. HubSpot workflows are the conductor of your business processes and are there to ensure that everything functions in sync and at scale, meaning that you can spend less time focusing on data management. With the updated Create Record action, HubSpot is making it even easier for you to create properties using workflows by allowing you to create a ticket and create a deal with a single Create Record action. This update also allows you to create companies and custom objects using workflows. Plus, you can now sync the timeline of associated records to deals, tickets, and companies created with workflows, just like when those records are created manually within the CRM. So how does this one work? When configuring the Create Record action, first choose which type of record you want to create. All users now have the option to create a company, and enterprise users can also create a custom object within a workflow as well. Then, choose which other types of objects you want to associate with a newly created one, and then elect to sync timeline activity and from what time period. Now, you might be wondering, who has access to this feature? And it's a good question. Both Service Hub Professional and Enterprise, as well as Sales Hub Professional and Enterprise customers, can combine Create Ticket and Create Deal into a single action. Pro and Enterprise users across marketing, sales, and service hubs have access to use workflows to automatically create companies. And finally, Enterprise users across marketing, sales, and service hubs have access to use workflows to automatically create custom objectives. So last of all, let's take a look at what's new in Service Hub this month. When it comes to customer service, clear information and functionality are key. As a result, HubSpot has made improvements to conversation cards in the inbox, which will give you more context about a conversation and reduce visual clutter. There are multiple small improvements that should make a big impact on the day-to-day usage of the conversations inbox. These include, number 1, support for more message metadata. Conversation cards will now show email subject line and number of participants in an email thread. In addition, reply and forward indicators will help differentiate conversations that you've already replied to versus those that need your attention. Number 2 is relative timestamps and change to sort order. The list of conversations is now sorted by last message received timestamp, which means your replies will no longer show up at the top of the message list. In addition, new messages will display a timestamp relevant to when it was received, so you know exactly how long it's been since a customer last messaged you. Next up, redesigned conversation cards. Conversation cards have now been redesigned to remove visual noise and can make it easier to scan. Changes include new message read or unread statuses, iconography to represent messages from different channels, dynamic card sizes that vary based on your screen size, and a visual treatment to highlight comments. And that's it for this month. I hope these updates provide you some support in your marketing, sales, and service strategies. But if you need any extra help ensuring you're making the most of your HubSpot investment, let us know. Here at Neighbourhood, we conduct completely free portal audits to give you clarity as to where you need to be focusing your time and energy. We'll analyse your marketing efforts by checking whether you're following blogging best practice to boost your conversions. We'll also check out your sales strategies to see that your pipeline is clean and logical and encouraging qualified lead generation. And lastly, we'll dive into your service portal to see whether you could be better using particular sections to stay on top of keeping your customers happy. So that's all from me for October, guys. Happy HubSpotting.